Go after bigger fish, not Yahoo boys. Appeal court judge tells anti-corruption agents. Of course, we have Nigerian politicians who have seized the state power and using it to loot Nigerian treasury left, right, and center. How can you compare somebody like the former governor of Kogi State, Yahya Bello, to someone like to someone that is maybe a Yahoo boy? All those people that worked for Buhari's government that are now moving freely, okay, and all the people that are some of them that are in power right now, that are still all this Senate president that has a case with EFCC, or just a college that has a case with EFCC, and all those cases are being quarantined because they have state power. Look at what they're putting on the neck of the governor of Delta State, Okoa. All those monies are look at what happened in the humanitarian ministry under Beta Edu. All these things are still going. Look at how they look at the former aviation minister for Buhari. Look at all the money that they stole. And all those cases are dying one after the other. And look at the Mefele that are dragging left, right, and center from Buhari's administration. And Mefele is not the only person that embezzles money in that place. But look at what the Mefele alone has taken if what they're publishing is true. Okay, and you all those cases you're handling them with levity, and you are good. If it is Yahoo boys or all these boys, before you know it, in 24 hours judgment is over. They're already sentenced. Okay, no crime is better. Even Yahoo is also not a good. It's a very bad activity and should actually be, be stopped. But what we're saying is that what is good for the goose is also good for the gander. These are the people where you go for the bigger issues before you come to the smaller one by their risk categorization and consequences and implications, the gravity of the offenses. That is how you deal with it. If not, you leave bigger issues to deal with small ones, the bigger issues will overwhelm everywhere, and even the fight against small ones will not make any impact. But Nigeria is you still big and use the money to buy judgment. All right. Justice Muhammad Lawal Shaibu, a presiding judge at the Court of Appeal Sokoto Division, on Monday urged anti-corruption agents to focus on larger figures involved in corrupt practices, rather than targeting Yahoo boys. Exactly. Because that is where their power is. Justice Shaibu made this call during the opening of the Northwest Zonal Attorney General's Anti-Corruption Forum, AGAF, organized by the Independent Corrupt Practices and Related Offences Commission, Icpc, with the support from the Rule of Law and Anti-Corruption ROLAC, the International Institute for Democracy and Electoral Assistance IDEA, and funding from the European Union, EU. So he emphasized, that is Justice Muhammad, that targeting high-profile individuals was crucial for achieving stable society. At the NJI, I criticized the EFCC chairman, though we disagreed. Since 2007, when I stopped handling corruption trials, I can't recall a significant case. Now the focus is on Yahoo boys. I implore all of you to target the bigger fish. Only then will we have a stable society, he said. And that is true. Justice Shaibu shared his frustration over the continuing presence of corrupt individuals in position of power, citing an example of 7 governors who had previously been incarcerated under his watch. He expressed disbelief at how such individuals return to power and urged stronger collaboration between state and federal agencies. He also criticized judges who issue ex parte orders protecting individuals with immunity, preventing anti-corruption agents from carrying out their duties. So he stated people with immunity can still be invited and investigated. Exactly. So Kano State Chief Judge Justice DJ Aboki echoed Shaibu's sentiment, urging anti-corruption agents to expose corruption at all levels, regardless of the status or influence of the individuals involved. Icpc Chairman Dr. Musa Ali Yusan assured that the Commission was not afraid to pursue high-profile targets, but stressed that improving the justice system through technology would expedite process. Can you imagine? What is justice system through technology? Whether technology or no technology, is people that are going to man the technology. And you see, when the person manning the technology is corrupt in his mind, the technology will be corrupted. That is it. So the program this one is say through technology. What technology? Can you give us idea of one technology that can be used to improve justice system when our laws are not being obeyed, court orders are not being obeyed, the judiciary is being influenced and procured. Eh? I mean, Sali also called for the swift passage of the Whistleblower Act, which he believes will significantly aid in the fight against corruption by protecting whistleblowers and exposing corrupt actors. The whistleblowers are running now because when you do whistleblowing, at a point it will backfire, your identity will be exposed, and the next thing you are in for it. So on behalf of the European Union and the ROLAC, Mr. Emmanuel Uche highlighted the importance of expanding collaboration with state attorneys generals to strengthen the anti-corruption efforts in Nigeria. Okay, I think the key thing here is the justice system, the anti-graft system, and the security system. They are all of them are bad. And why are they like that? Because the man who is at the top, the president is the one who appoints, who heads those parastatals, and that is how bad it is. And that makes the president untouchable. That makes people with impunity untouchable. All of them belong to one group, and the next thing, that makes their own political appointees also untouchable, because they go and put people that they won't want to touch because they will be loyal to them. They want them to be loyal to them. So the way the anti-graft fight is being executed in Nigeria is actually very, very appalling. Very, very appalling. If you go to everywhere now, they're chasing Yahoo boys. But what moved people into Yahoo? They are not addressing it. Crime. Nobody originally will want to go into crime. Okay, and there's no excuse for going into crime. But again, when the society is bad, the political class are looting money, are living big. The other citizens are suffering and also would want to live big as well. So the next thing is they choose to do something else. Students can't start school and finish according to plan. No. You graduate from school, you can't get to work because of bad governance. No opportunities anywhere. And you think the person will just be watching politicians stealing money and living large and keep quiet. So I say, yes, we have people who are worse than Yahoo boys in every sector in Nigeria today. So our anti-corruption agents should try to bring them to book also, for where cannot bring all these politicians to book. So he was trying to tell you to put that energy on Yahoo boys to government officials. Yes, because Yahoo boys stealing only affect their victim, while the politicians stealing affect the whole country. Government officials stealing affect the whole state and country economy. Of course, Efcc has left their job of arresting corrupt officials to Yahoo boys. That is meant for Icpc. I suspect the George children are into Yahoo. How? So if his children are into Yahoo, that is how he knows Yahoo Abi, and that's why he doesn't want Yahoo page to be touched. Look at what this one is saying. And so you are right. If not, the present leader wouldn't have a leader of a nation, or would have been leaders of a nation, knowing fully well he is so corrupt. They should go after corrupt politicians that are, seriously looting money meant to develop states for their own selfish interest, and that is true. Everybody is concurring to this. Well, quite a shock coming from a learned Nigerian considering the fact that the Yahoo boys can graduate to something bigger. What is a shock? Eh? It's not as if Yahoo boys are doing the right thing, but I say we have a bigger problem at hand, and you're using it to chase ants and cricket. That is it. How can you leave elephant to chase ant and cricket? Go for the big ones, start from the bigger ones, and clean them up. Then fight the small ones will be fast. But small ones will fight themselves naturally. That is it. Some say tell them because our security agencies have left or abandoned their work. Now all eyes on youths in the name they are tackling fraud, and every youth is a Yahoo suspect, and some somehow introducing it to them because being accused of such makes our youth think there is life in fraud, and even now no more can a youth walk freely. How can they tackle the crime where the killers in government or the killers in government who should create jobs, opportunities for youths are there embezzling money and made that are made for well-being of some youth, same youth who graduates with no hope of job, and even those in that work cannot be sustained. Ha! The guy don't write to it if he write to, and that's right. Useless set of people. They can go after big profile criminal because, or they can't go after big profile criminal because they enjoy stealing cars to be shared from these guys. So I think Justice Muhammad has said it all. Go after the political thieves before going after the Yahoo boys.